Hello everyone, today we will be looking at the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm really excited to add this to my arsenal because I've been using a webcam, the Insta360 for most of my shots here, but sometimes I like to shoot B-rolls and I've been using my iPhone, and the iPhone has pretty good image stabilizer, but this one has a gimbal mechanical stabilizer, which I feel is a lot better, especially since I use the Insta360 to shoot a lot of my product shots as well. So yeah, so the biggest thing about this is, man, look how small this is. This is the retail packaging, and this is the size of my hand, and it's really compact just for the box. So I can only imagine how small the camera is. And even though this camera is small, the cool thing about this is with the small camera, there is a 1-inch CMOS sensor in here. That means it captures really good low light situations and highlights clear highlight shadow details. So it's the bigger the sensor, the better. And having them pack a 1-inch sensor in here is awesome. Another thing cool about this is you could do really good slow-mos with it because you can shoot 4K at 120 frames per second, and it provides really smooth details since you're able to capture at 120 fps. And you know, the biggest thing is the 1-inch sensor with the low light situation. So this thing has a lot of specs to it. I'll put a link below to the DJI site for all the specifications. We'll go through some of them, some of the main highlights, but I don't want to go through all of it or the video will be like an hour long. So let's go ahead and focus with the unboxing, see what's inside, and then we'll go through some of the biggest specification for this guy. So let's go ahead and unbox it. So I did get this on Amazon. I waited a couple weeks for it, and the box got a little beat up there, as you can see, so hopefully everything's okay. I'm sure it's well packaged inside, but yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. So upon opening, as you could, looks like I can see the camera right away, and there is a lot of regulatory paperwork, it looks like, and other stuff. So that's everything in the box there, so I will leave that be. So that's the box here. This looks like it's the camera. We'll go through the camera, and this is probably accessories. Yeah, you got a bunch of paperwork. This is just how to use a protective cover. You got, this looks like it's just stickers if you want to put DJ stickers around. Quick start guide, shows you where to download the app and how to flip the screen, turn on the power, put the memory card, and all that good stuff here. So it's all visual IKEA stuff, so you got that. This looks like regulatory paperwork, probably for different countries. It is in multiple languages as well. Looks like this is safety guidelines, and printed in very small fonts that no one ever reads, but it is in multiple languages. So if you want to read that, you could pause the video and take a look at it, but no one ever cares about this stuff here. And the last thing is you got the DJI store that you can scan a QR code there and get to it as well. So that was some the paperwork here. I also bought a battery handle for it, but we'll unbox that later. I'll leave that aside. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accessories that it comes with. So let's see here. This looks like it's for the tripod mount. And what else do I have in here? You have your lanyard, wrist lanyard, and looks like there's a USB cable here that seems to be kind of stuck, but I will try to get it out. It is kind of a struggle. It's in there pretty good. Look at that, it's stuffed in there. How do I get this guy out? Ah, there we go. Got a little short USB cable, USB-C, so I'm glad they use USB-C, and that's everything in this box here. So we'll put this guy away. So that's all the accessories. So you got USB cable, lanyard, tripod mount, And then we'll get to the camera here. Open it up. All right, so you get a little cover here. This is how you would situate your camera when it's off and you put it in your cover. So yeah, so man, it's very, very small. Look how neat this is. The quality feels really good too. Yeah, I think the extra battery handle grip would help a lot. Or if you want to use put the tripod on. So feels very sturdy, very nice design. You got your micro SD card there, USB-C down here. You got your little joystick power button. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And what's in here? So it looks like you could put a wide angle lens and a black promise. I'm not sure what that is. So if you guys know what it is, let me know. But it looks like this is the case that comes with it, which is pretty cool. And then let's look at some of the accessories real fast. So this looks like it's an adapter. If you want to use the tripod mount on here, the standard mount, there's a button here that kind of grips open and close like a little crab. So you could put that on. Looks like it goes this way here, and then it kind of grips on. So you could use a tripod mount, and then you could pass through your USB-C from there. So that's the accessories there, and this is a lanyard. That you could put on here. Right here, that's for your lanyard. I'm not going to put it on, but that's where you would put it on if you want to put a wrist lanyard so you don't drop your Pocket 3. So yeah, pretty neat design, pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and pop that out, and let's see. So once you rotate the screen on here, it will turn the power on and off. This is the shutter record button, and this is the 5D joystick. So yeah, so it looks like I just powered it on right now by hitting it. So this is touchscreen also, and there's sound to it. So I'm going to choose English and then hit OK, or click on English. Device name, Osmo Pocket 53C. So they want you to scan the QR code. So I'm going to swipe to skip, then 5 times remaining. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get it taken care of. So let me grab my phone here. All right, so I got my phone here. I'm going to scan this QR code. It's going to open in Chrome. And looks like it's probably going to forward me to the App Store. Or actually first time use here. So it looks like it's just a bunch of videos on first time use. So we could skip that for now. And we could skip it, but there's 5 times remaining, it looks like. So we'll just slide that over. So let's swipe. Okay, now swipe from left edge to enter playback. So there's no SD here. Swipe from right edge for a parameter. You know what? I don't have any memory card to actually test record out. I forgot to get some memory card for this, so that's my bad. But you know, we'll just go through the review and power through. So tap to switch between shooting modes, so you can shoot videos here. You could tap to rotate the gimbal here. Okay. Tap to switch between gimbal and tilt. So it kind of gives you a tutorial on the initial launch. Tap to check battery, 52%. So that was pretty much it. And then you can rotate the screen this way too, which is pretty cool. And right now, as you can see my lights, and you can see the Insta360 that I'm using to record this. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So you got your face detection, dynamic framing, spin shot rotate. So we'll get out. How do I get out of that? Okay, just tap to get out of that. There's no SD card, so it's warning you there. And then, so you got a couple features there. You got your video mode. You can do photos, panoramic, low light, slow, time lapse. So you can set all that there. You could tap to focus. Actually, try not for in current shooting mode. That's probably because I have it in slow mo, so I'll put it back to video. And then that's the gimbal rotate, so you can rotate front and back. And there, push joysticks to control zoom. So you got your zoom there too. So the menu is pretty easy to use. It's pretty intuitive. So it's not too shabby. So you got your microphone here. I think this has a stereo microphone as well. I think there's a couple of microphones on here if I remember correctly. I think there might be one there and there, but it does record stereo sound. So yeah, it's definitely a neat device, and when you flip it off like that, it turns off the device, and then it kind of locks into the position, and then you could stow it away. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty easy to use, I think, and you can store it away like that, and when you're ready to shoot, you could just flip it and turn it on right there. So yeah, pretty cool. So that was just your basic going through the menu and the setup. So let's go ahead and take a look at the battery handle that I got. So this is the battery handle. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. Box, retail boxing looks the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up here. Pop this guy open, and let's see what you get with this guy. So let's leave this separately. This should be a lot simpler. So you get a lot of battery handle instruction, how to install it in, but I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to install this in. Should be pretty straightforward. There's the diagram, and then this tells you how to charge it as well. All the regulatory stuff on both sides. So let's get rid of that. And then you got the extra battery here. So the cool thing about this is you have the extra battery with this guy, and you also get the tripod mount with it. So when you hook it up, wow, yeah, you definitely get a lot better grip, especially if you're going to shoot it this way. I think having the extra battery handle is a lot better, because when I was holding it earlier without the battery, it's kind of a little bit hard to hold from my hand. So you got to be really careful with it. But with this guy on here, I mean, you don't even have to worry about it. You got so much extra grip on it, and that's pretty awesome, I think. So I definitely recommend getting what everyone else is saying, to get this to shoot better and more stable. So yeah, so that's the battery grip. And they say when mounting, insert the battery handle into the Osmo Pocket 3 without holding the release button. When detaching, press and hold the release button. Okay, so it looks like it updated something, probably because it detected the battery. So yeah, so that's the extended battery, and then when you're done with it, you just hit the button, pop it out. So when you insert it in, you don't even have to hold down the button. You just kind of put it in, and it just locks in like that. And then when you're done with it, press the button and take it out, and then you could charge it separately if you like on here. So yeah, that is the extended battery. So let's go through some of the specs of this guy here as it powers down, and I put it away. So let's see here. So one of the biggest thing is you could shoot in 10-bit D-Log M color mode, which can read or record up to 1 billion colors, and the ultra high dynamic range loads every shot with rich details, and you can also capture in HLG HDR. You know, I'm not a video nerd, so apparently those two things are pretty big in the industry. You know, the pocket size is really awesome, how small it is and how versatile it is. You can pretty much put this in your pocket and you know, pull it out, and you won't get a lot of people staring at you with people recording with big DSLR. This is kind of low key, so you can kind of record your stuff subtle and not attract too much attention because it's so small and compact. The Pocket 3 also has full pixel fast focusing for quickest moving subjects and sharp focus with ease. And the biggest thing I like is the 3-axis mechanical stabilization. Definitely, I think it's a lot better than having a digital stabilization, so you get better picture quality and better stabilization. It also has the active track feature, which I showed earlier, where you can just set the camera on a tripod and it will track your face with face auto detection or dynamic framing. And the Pocket 3 actually has 3 mic array, which helps reduce wind noise and record omnidirectional stereo sound, which is pretty cool on this little device. DJI Mic 2 is compatible with dual person recording with built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth modules. You can connect up to 2 DJI Mic 2 transmitter onto this guy, so that's definitely a big plus. And you definitely got fast charging. So the Pocket 3 can charge up to 80% in just 16 minutes and provide up to 2 hours of shooting when fully charged. It can record up to 160 minutes on 4K 60 FPS or up to 166 minutes on 1080p with 24 FPS footage. That gives you plenty of time to record what you need, I think. Yeah, so yeah, 60-minute, 80% charge is really fast. So that's really high-speed charging. And 26-minute operating time increase compared to previous generation of DJI Pocket, their previous generation Pocket 2 and 1. So I like how it locks the access when you're done. So when you turn it on, you know, it starts working with the stabilization, but when you turn it off, when it power down, it locks itself in place, so you don't have to worry about the gimbal moving around. So that's really cool. So yeah, so you know, you could do a lot with this thing. You know, it shoots panorama, you have digital zoom, you could do motion lapse, you can even live stream and use this as a webcam if you want to. And if you do multi-camera shooting, there's a timecode function which you can synchronize footage as well. So that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much some of the main features of this camera. You could also get a lot of accessories on here. You could get filters that you could put on the lens. You could get expansion adapters. A lot of aftermarket parts are coming out with this because this is such a popular product. Like I said, I had to wait a few weeks to get mine. It's always sold out. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, that's the unboxing and a quick tutorial of going through the menu and you know, everything that you need here. So I'll probably do more videos later about this guy, but this video here, it's just strictly unboxing, going through some of the main features and showing what you guys get out of the box. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will make another video on on how this works and on using the app and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, you know what to do. And like always, thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.